today we are looking at periodic table theory, and what we are looking principally at into this lesson is the valencies. Valency of the elements. Valency of the elements in the periodic table. Valencies. We have pluralized the elements. Valencies of the elements in the periodic table. Before we go to the valency of the element in the periodic table, we have to look at the meaning of valency itself, because it's also a common question in examination. Like it came out in we talk about last grade exam for students of technical colleges, the 5 technical colleges in Lagos State 2 years ago. The student was asked to define valency. Step 1 student. I think that should be a second term exam, second or first term exam. Valency is the combining power. Of an element. Combining power. And what does that mean? The power of one element to combine with another element to form a compound. That's what we call valency. The power of one element to combine with another element to form a compound. An element cannot just combine for combining sake. There must be a power bringing them together. And once you master the combining power, you can never make any mistake writing the correct formula of any compound. That is what we call valency. Now let's look at the valency of some elements in the periodic table. Group. You can easily understand the valency by their groups. Group. The combining power. Group. Okay. So group. Valency. Examples of elements. This is the best way to easily master the valency. Or valency is one of those things that is giving student problem in writing the correct formula. Why some students will be writing water as H2, because they have not mastered the valency very well. Whereas others who have mastered the use of the that water is H2O. So it's possible to write H2O. Sometimes we write H2O. Sometimes we write HO2. And where the correct formula is H2O. So that's why what we want to look at in the valency. In the valency. Group 1. All the elements in group 1 have valency of +1. I'm putting plus because they are metals. That plus will not be part of your combining power. Will not come into the combination of the element when they are forming compound. Take note of that. That plus is just showing that they are metals. +1. Example of element in group 1 that will have the valency of +1 are hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, and so on and so forth. That is group 1 element having valency of 1. Group 2 elements. All elements in group 2 have valency of +2. Their combining power is +2. So what we have in group 2 are beryllium, we have magnesium, we have calcium, and so on and so forth. Then you have group 3 elements. Group 3 elements having the valency of +3. And a common example we have here are boron and the aluminium for the first 20 elements. All elements in group 4 have valency of group 4, have valency of +4. And the common example we have here are the carbon and the silicon. Then you have to be very careful at this stage. All elements in group 5 do not have the valency of +5. Negative valency start from there, or let's say negative oxidation number start from group 5, and because non-metal start from there. And they'll be having the valency of -3. Please take note of that. -3, but it's 3. But just put minus because for you to know that they are non-metals. And the sample of elements we have here are the nitrogen, the phosphorus, and so on and so forth. So they have valency of 3 or -3. Then all elements in group 6 will have valency of -2. Ascending for the metal, descending for the non-metal, their valency from the periodic table. So what you have in group 6 are oxygen and sulfur, e.g. oxygen, sulfur. Then group 7 elements have valency of -1. And what you have there are the fluorine and the chlorine. They have valency of -1. While all the elements in 0 or group 8, have valency of 0. That is why they don't take part in chemical reaction. They don't combine with other elements to form any compound. And examples of elements we have here are the helium, the neon, and the argon. So having known that, the next thing for us to be looking at some examples of compound that can be formed with this valency. How you can write the correct formula of compound without making any mistakes. Want to look at the formation of compound without making any mistakes. One, let's start with the simple from known to unknown. But that is the best strategy, the best teaching strategy, to go from the known, what you already know, to what you don't know. Compound. Combining power, how they combine for the beginners, because for those who have known it before, you don't need to be doing this. But for those coming to SS1 or Tech 1 in technical colleges, you must put them through the way the elements combine to form different compounds, combining powers. Their formula, the right formula. Number 1, let's look at compound of water. You know that water is formed between hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen belongs to group 1. So you expect the valency to be 1. Abi? Oxygen belongs to group 6. You expect the valency to be 2. And after writing this, the next thing for you to look for a way to exchange their valency. One that belongs to hydrogen goes to oxygen, while 2 that belong to oxygen go to hydrogen. They exchange their valencies, and in that case it becomes H2O1. But in chemistry, 1 is never written down as a combining power, so we cancel it. So that is why water anywhere around the world is H2. It's from their valency. Very simple. Many students just cram. They don't know that this thing has basis. Chemistry, everything you have in chemistry has its basis.